1992 in AM number 92-9-851-RTC.
Mark it accordingly.
And as our next exhibit, Your Honor, is this resolution of the Supreme Court in Bank dated November 11, 1993 in AM number 92-9-851-RTC.
Mark it accordingly.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are now, may I now call on our next counsel, Your Honor, to present our next witnesses. May I request that Attorney Noel Lazaro be recognized.
Attorney Noel Lazaro is recognized, and he can propound the questions to the defense witnesses. What's your witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Your Honor, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, and the honorable members of this impeachment court. I am Attorney Noel B. Lazaro, Your Honor, a member of the defense panel of Mr. Chief Justice Renato C. Corona. I am tasked to present our next witness, Your Honor, in the person of Attorney Randy Rutaquio, Your Honor. He is the Randy A. Rutaquio. He is the Registrar of Deeds of Taguig City, Your Honor.
R-O-T-A-R-I-O?
R-U-T-A-Q-U-I-O, Your Honor.
Okay. Call the witness in and swear him to testify in this court.
We've sent for someone already, Your Honor, to fetch the witness.
All right. We'll wait a few minutes.
May we ask for a couple of seconds, Your Honor? Please.
No need. We'll wait for him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand, Mr. Witness. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this impeachment proceeding?
Yes, Madam.
So help you God.
Your Honor, please may we ask if the private prosecutor is already present.
Your Honor, I'm Jose Benjamin Panganiban, respectfully appearing as private prosecutor under the direction and control of the Honorable Public Prosecutors.
Thank you, Panyero. With the kind indulgence of the Honorable Court, Your Honor, the testimony of the witness is being offered to prove the following. Number one, that condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0062 issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona on January 25, 2010 by the Registry of Deeds of Taguig City, condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0063 issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds of Taguig City, condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0064 issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds of Taguig City, and condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0065 issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds for Taguig City, All of these titles, Your Honor, were issued on January 25, 2010, and these titles are collectively known as the Bellagio property.
They're all
issued.
pertain to the Bellagio condominium unit.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay.
And that having been issued on such date, the same has been timely and accurately declared in the SALN or the Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth of Chief Justice Renato C. Corona, Your Honor.
When you say accurately, what do you mean by that?
These were declared in the Statement of Assets and Liabilities and Net Worth of the Chief Justice, Your Honor.
According to the form.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
The SALN reflects the assessed value, the fair market value, and the acquisition cost.
Only the assessed value and fair market value as determined, Your Honor, by the filer of the SALN, Your Honor.
The acquisition cost is not reflected.
It is not reflected, Your Honor. However, the deed of absolute sale, which is a duly notarized document, was publicly disclosed, Your Honor, and filed before a government agency, more particularly the Office of the Registry of Deeds of Taguig City. And the same deed of absolute sale, Your Honor, was also considered by the Bureau of Internal Revenue, a government agency, which assessed, Your Honor, the corresponding taxes on this particular transaction, Your Honor.
The SALN did not call for the reflection of acquisition cost of the real property involved.
There was, I understand, Your Honor, a column on acquisition cost, Your Honor.
But it was not, that is blank.
It was, however, left blank, Your Honor.
All right. Proceed.
May I say something, Your Honor?
Yes.
For just a minute. I understand, Your Honor, that this witness was also our witness. And I'd like to inquire from the distinguished counsel, will this witness testify on matters which were not covered by his testimony when we presented him as our own witness?
Thank you, Panero. Your Honor, please, if I am allowed to finish the purposes of the offer, Your Honor, it will become apparent that there will be new matters that the witness will testify on, Your Honor.
We submit, Your Honor.
Let the counsel for the defense proceed.
May I proceed, Your Honor? The testimony of the witness is also being offered to prove that, along with the issuance of the titles I have just mentioned, there were underlying or relevant documents in his office, more particularly the deed of absolute sale and the certificate authorizing registration pertaining to this Bellagio property. As a second purpose, Your Honor, the testimony of the witness is being offered also to prove that a transfer certificate of title number 2093-P registered under the name of Maria Charina R. Corona was issued by the Registry of Deeds of for the Taguig City on October 23, 2008, and that along with this transfer certificate of title, there are relevant documentations to support this, more particularly the deed of absolute sale entered into by and between Mega World Corporation and Maria Charina R. Corona, dated October 21, 2008, as well as a special power of attorney signed by Maria Charina R. Corona in favor of her parents, Renato C. Corona and or Maria Cristina R. Corona, to be her true and lawful attorneys, in fact, among others, to purchase and register a parcel of land, particularly described as lot number 1, block number 16, phase number 2, in McKinley Hill subdivision. This special power of attorney, Your Honor, was executed and duly authenticated before the Consulate General of the Philippines located in San Francisco, California, represented by Consul Arvic V. Arevalo on September 15, 2008.
What is the relevance to this impeachment trial of that property in the name of Charina Corona?
These documents, Your Honor, are being offered to prove that the fact that this property was not included in any of the SALN of the Chief Justice because it is in fact owned by another person.
All right.
Under the name of Maria Charina R. Corona, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Lastly, Your Honor, the testimony of the witness being offered to prove such other relevant matters as may be applicable to the defense of Mr. Chief Justice Renato C. Corona, Your Honor, please.
Proceed.
May I proceed, please, Your Honor? Good afternoon, Attorney Rutaquio.
Good afternoon, sir.
This is not the first time that you testified
Yes, sir.
before the Honorable Impeachment Court, correct?
Yes, sir.
You have testified before when you were called upon by the House Panel Prosecution.
Yes,
Is
Your
that
Honor.
correct? Your Honor, without manifestation, may we ask for confirmation or stipulation from good counsel whether he is willing to stipulate as to the position, qualification, competency, and functions of the witness. Your
Are you
Honor?
adopting the testimony of this witness based on the direct examination of the prosecution?
Your Honor, please. No, Your Honor.
No.
There will be
variance.
There will be variance, Your Honor, but I don't think there will be variance as to the position, Your Honor, being held by the witness, along with his functions and responsibilities.
We will gladly stipulate on that, Your Honor.
Prosecution, what is your pleasure?
We stipulate, Your Honor, on the qualifications of this
You
witness.
agree with the prayer? Do you mutually agree regarding the competence of this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Noted.
Yes. Mr. Witness, part of the functions of your office is the issuance of relevant titles to buyers of certain properties. Would you confirm that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And before your office issues a definite title on a particular application, are there any other documents that your office requires from applicants?
Yes, sir. Actually, there are certain documentary requirements, such as the submission of the original title, the owner's duplicate title, the original deed of conveyance or sale, and the tax declaration, the tax clearance from the local government, and then the certificate authorizing registrations from the Bureau of Internal Revenue.
Do you require any other evidence of mode of acquisition between parties or among parties?
Yes, sir. If it is a corporation, if one of the parties or both parties are corporations, then we require the submission of the secretary's certificate or board resolution. if there is also, if one of the parties is represented by an attorney in fact, then we would require a special power of attorney.
You have testified before when you were called by the prosecution and identified certain documents. I am showing you this document previously marked as Exhibit BB, which is a condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0065, issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds for Taguig City under the name Randy A. Rutaquio, Registrar of Deeds. Please kindly go over this document and just tell us or confirm whether that is the same document that you testified earlier.
This is a common evidence on the part of the prosecution and the defense. So we admit the existence and genuineness, authenticity of this document.
I understand that, Your Honor, but we will just ask the witness to reconfirm it because there will be submarkings that we are going to ask, Your Honor. May I proceed, please, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
Yes, Your
Can I
Honor.
have the answer, please? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is the same document.
And that document was issued when, Mr. Witness?
It was issued on January 25, 2010.
May we ask, Your Honor, that this document previously marked as Exhibit AA. We will just do the request, Your Honor. Permission to approach the witness, please, Your Honor.
Sit.
Mr. Witness, I'm showing you another document marked as Exhibit AA or AA, which is a condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0064, issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds for Taguig City, and represented by Randy A. Rutaquio, Registrar of Deeds. Please go over this document and reconfirm whether this is the same document that you earlier identified when you testified before the Honorable Impeachment Court.
Yes, sir. This is the same document.
The same document that
For the record, Your Honor,
that was presented to you by the prosecution and the subject matter of your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
When I was presented as a witness for the prosecution,
All right.
this is the same document.
Your Honor, this same document, which is marked as Exhibit AA, was previously marked as Exhibit 17 for the defense, Your Honor. And the document identified by the witness as Exhibit BB was also previously marked as Exhibit 18 for the defense.
Noted.
Mr. Witness, that document marked as Exhibit AA, when was that issued?
It was issued on January 25, 2010.
Your Honor, may we ask that the date read by the witness as January 25, 2010 on the document marked as Exhibit AA be marked as Exhibit 17-A for the defense, Your Honor.
Mark it accordingly.
And also the date read by the witness as January 25, 2010 on the document previously marked as Exhibit BB be bracketed and marked as Exhibit 18-A for the defense, Your Honor.
Mark it accordingly.
Now, Mr. Witness, I have here another document previously marked as Exhibit Y for the prosecution. It is a condominium certificate of title number 164-201-000-0062 issued to spouses Cristina Corona and Renato Corona by the Registry of Deeds for Taguig City, represented by a certain Randy A. Rutaquio. Please kindly go over this document and reconfirm whether that is the same document that you testified on earlier.
Anyway, this is a common